Right, so we got more proving of identities and more fun, right? So here we got this, and I've already jotted down our identities that we need to show over here. So we got and I'll just run through them quickly to say, well, our first one here, if we look at it quite carefully, is tan theta equals sine theta over cos theta. And then for our second one, we remember quite easily, right? It's just that we've got sine squared theta plus cos squared theta equals 1. And then we make our two variations on that. Cos squared equals 1 minus sine squared equals 1 minus. Okay, so we got those there for reference. We start looking at our equation. As we said, these three, nothing suddenly jumps in for those, but we're going to choose one side. Which side are we going to choose to simplify? Yeah, definitely going to be the left-hand side, because it looks more complicated and there's a tan theta, and so we can replace tan theta with sine theta over cos theta. So just rewrite your equation that we've got here: cos theta over 1 minus sine theta minus sine theta. Let's actually do that. I do like doing these in these colors. So sine theta over cos theta. Remember, not equals 1 over cos theta, because we don't know that. That's what we're trying to prove. So we're just saying, let's look at our left-hand side and go from there. Then we ask ourselves, what can we do in our next step? Well, what do you think we could do? Well, this thing here that we're trying to turn it into is one fraction, and it probably would be simpler if we turned this whole thing into one fraction. So let's turn it into one fraction. We're going to need a lowest common denominator. Well, if in doubt, just multiply these two. So our lowest common denominator is 1 minus sine theta cos theta. Okay, what do we still need to multiply this by? By cos theta. So this is going to be cos theta times cos theta, cos squared theta, minus, that's that minus, and this sine theta, what do we still need to multiply it by? Yeah, still by 1 minus sine theta, because we need to multiply this by 1 minus sine theta. So we do it to the top so that it remains the same. So let's make that 1 minus sine theta. Cool, those things are equal. That's equal. Well, from there, I'm going to just give you a hint to say, well, I'm not going to bother doing anything with the denominator, and I'm going to run out of space using it so effectively. But cos squared theta, well, what's happening here? Can't we just multiply this into the bracket? Cool, go for it. Now I'm rushing through this because I'm really expecting you to go, no, pause as you need to. Okay, so we got minus sine theta times minus sine theta minus sine theta times minus sine theta is plus sine squared theta. That look like anything over here? Well, and the reason I'm asking that is there's nothing obvious I can see that we're going to do at the top. So let's just pause every so often and go, hey, does anything look like one of our trig identities? Well, hey, look at that guy there, and look at this one here, cos squared plus sine squared. Hey, that's just 1. And so our numerator is 1. That's what that is, plus 1. And we still got the minus sine theta. Minus sine theta. Denominator hasn't changed. 1 minus sine theta cos theta. Kind of nice question that came earlier. But let's just look at the question. Maybe it will help us. 1 over cos theta is what we're trying to get. Well, there's a cos theta. So in other words, if those cancelled, but, you know, my joking voice aside, that really is a useful thing. 1 over cos theta, just in case you sit here staring and going, what can I do? Well, remember, it needs to be one term, so we're going to put brackets around it, so we can cancel that whole bracket, goes in once. So that's 1 over cos theta equals the right-hand side. So we're happy. Smiley face / coffee. Now, before you all start drawing smiley faces and coffees, maybe okay in the test. Please don't do it in the exam. I'm going to have some grumpy fellow teachers. Why is everyone drawing coffee? Okay, so there we go. Done. Equals the right-hand side. Doesn't ask about restrictions. And cruising, gift marks. I wouldn't say any of these are gift marks, actually. They're requiring good hard work to get there. But I think they're all accessible. All we did was use our trig identities here. We've definitely done much more complicated ones in the questions we've practiced. Okay, so what do you reckon? Feeling okay? I'm feeling okay. Cool. Excellent. I hope that's been somewhat helpful.